So, good evening. Here we are. I'm sorry about last week, but I decided I needed a holiday, so I took last week off. It's lovely to see you all here. It's a really good thing. Hi there, Camp Beauty. If you've just come in, I know it's exactly the right time to start class. Okay, so I hope you're all well. Ha, ha. So, show. I'm looking for something different, Ricardo, but he stole my show. I guess it would work. So if you look at the first question here, it says the boss took all the credit for my brilliant idea. He stole my... So good evening, Boyka. Good evening, Naima. And what goes with this? He stole my... Good evening, Andreas. Mariem. Holiday was wonderful. It was brilliant. Namaste. That sounds pretty good to me as well. He stole the show. To steal the show means to look the best. Yeah? I'm sorry, Manjira, about last week. I took a holiday. He stole my idea. So the idea is he stole my fame. This was something I was going to be famous for. Spotlight's a good word, Mariam, but I'm still looking for a different word. So he stole my... I wonder if anyone knows this. I don't think anyone knows it. That's quite good, quite a good one to start with. So when there's a rainstorm, good evening, Master of Self. Good evening, Tash. Hapreet. So he stole my. So when there's when there's a storm, yeah, he stole my fame is the idea, but we say in English, he stole my thunder. Yeah. Okay, so to steal somebody's thunder, it's to take the thing that is going to make you famous, that everybody's going to be impressed with you about, and take it away from someone else. Okay, so if you steal somebody's thunder, then you steal their fame is the idea. Yeah, thunder, that's it. Thunder is the noise when there is lightning. Yeah, when there's an electric storm in the sky. Yeah, and the noise that comes afterwards is thunder. So to steal somebody's thunder, that's the phrase. Okay, while we're waiting, Pradeep, so something that is inevitable is going to happen. There is nothing you can do to avoid it. Um, yeah, death is inevitable. Somebody who's loquacious speaks a lot. Yeah, somebody who speaks a lot. Okay, hi Avadir. Huh. So definitely got this next one. So look at the next one. He's just joking. He's pulling your... Yes, that's perfect, Lolly. Yeah? So why steal your thunder? Well, I guess the thunder is the noise that goes with your idea. Yeah? The thunder is referring to your fame. Yeah? Okay, so here we are. He's just joking. He's pulling your leg. So this started with Lolly and then Them and Montespan and Tnetra and Gertrudis and Sandeep and Haprit and Manjira and Montespan and Andreas. Good evening, Funda. And um hmm, let's see. Shido 7 has got the leg as well. So if you're pulling someone's leg, he's pulling my leg, isn't he? He's just joking. Yeah, so if you pull someone's leg, you're teasing them. You're joking with them. So, yeah, let me just write the answer here. He's pulling your leg. This is quite a common phrase. Stop pulling my leg and be serious. Yeah, okay, so to to be joking, to make jokes about someone. Yeah? Okay, yeah. Stole his thunder comes from 18th BCE. So, yeah. So the next one is about knowing things well. So I know this area very well. I know it like the of my So if you know an area or you know something very well, you know it like good evening, Profe Marco, and good evening, Reynard. So, huh. So if you know an area, I know it like the of my pocket. No, all back of my sleeve. That's very good. So not the palm, Ricardo. Mountispan, the back of my hand. It's the back of my hand. So if you know something like the back of your hand, you know it really, really well. Yeah? I grew up in this area, and so I know it like the back of my hand. I think the reason being because you've always lived with it, yeah. So you know something like the back of your hand to know it really well. You should know your multiplication tables like the back of your hand. So, Mr. Carnival Moyad. Okay, so to know something like the back of your hand, to know it really well. Panic buying means buying loads of things that you don't need in case they run out, and stockpiling means to make a great big pile of these things that you don't need. Okay, I know it inside out. That would work. That would work, Ricardo, without the like. I know it inside out. I know it like the back of my hand. I know it's like the palm of your hand, head through this, but in English it's the back. Yeah. So, well, try listening to native speakers who are chatting without knowing a bit of informal English. Ooh, Ricardo, that's really good. So let's see. It's 5 miles from here in a straight line. It's 5 miles as the... So, Lolly, you're really, really close. Huh. So, Anir and Ricardo have also got the right bird. So, not as the bird, it's a specific bird. It's a specific bird. Yeah, Manjira put the eagle in. It's not the eagle. See the bird that they've got. Yeah, no, that's very good. Okay, so it's 5 miles as the crow flies. Yeah, a crow is a big black bird. Yeah. So it's 5 miles in a straight line, but yes, as the crow flies, that's it. It's 5 miles as the crow flies. It means it's 5 miles in a straight line. If you take the road, it'll be a lot longer, yeah? If you have to walk down the road, it's going to be a lot longer, but as the crow flies, it's only 5 miles. Yes, I'm making jokes about you. I'm teasing you. So maybe if I say, I just saw somebody crash into your car outside, I'd be pulling your leg, Naima. Yeah? Saying something to make somebody stressed or worried, but it's not true. It's just a joke. But I'm not actually making jokes about you. Yeah? I'm teasing you. I'm making you stressed. Okay, so salutom. Okay, as the crow flies. The crow's a very clever animal. And Ricardo has done it again. It's very similar to a raven. A crow is slightly smaller. So let's see. Ricardo's got this. Mantenko has got this as well. Yeah? Okay, Mariam, one of them. The raven and crow, they're very similar. They're not exactly the same, but they're close. A raven is bigger than a crow. So, love and cough. birth and death, death and him. So, as Amir says, as Ricardo said, death, tax and death, that's it. There are only two things in life that are certain. Death, and the other one is taxes. So we all know we're going to die one day, and we all are going to be asked to pay taxes. Yes, I think this quote is by Mark Twain. I think it's a good one. Yeah? Okay, so yeah, there are not many things that we can really be certain about in this life, but I think death and taxes are very clear. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. A crow can be both male and female. Yeah, taxes and death. So the next one is about scandals. Yeah, but okay. So the family has scandals from the past that they want no one to know about. They have various mms in the mm. Fishes in the sea? No, Lolly. There are plenty more fish in the sea. There are many other opportunities. Yeah? I asked her to go out with me, but she said no. But there are plenty more fish in the sea. There are lots of other girls out there. Yeah? This man didn't buy my car, but there are plenty more fish in the sea. So, ooh, so Count Beauty, skillets in the wardrobe. Oh, you are so close, but skillets. A skillet is something to cook on. Yeah. What's the real one with this? So, huh. Closet, definitely. And Nora, finally, Nora's got it. And Mantenko got it as well. Yes. So, if you have a secret from the past that you don't want anyone to know about, they call this a skeleton in the cupboard. Yeah? So, skeletons. Skeletons, I would say skeletons in the cupboard. Or you could also say in the closet. Yeah, so it's like you've got a dead body hidden in your cupboard so that nobody can see it. A skeleton in the closet. The idea is dead bodies in the cellar, very definitely. Corpses in the cellar. Corpses in the cellar, I guess it works, and people would understand exactly what you mean. A skeleton in the cupboard, a skeleton in the closet. Okay, would be. So, if I had studied harder, I would have been playing with my friend today. I would be playing with my friends today. I think I prefer would be playing, but it definitely works. Yeah? Okay. So, what is a skeleton? A skeleton is all of the bones of a body. So when you die, all the meat, all the flesh disappears, and what's left is the bones. The bones are the skeleton. I'm glad you like this one. So, Lolly, I hadn't thought about the phrase keep a poker face, but it works perfectly. It wasn't the answer I was thinking about, but it certainly fits. Keep a straight face, Ricardo, means don't laugh. Yeah? Be serious and don't laugh. And here Montespan has got it. The stiff upper lip. Yeah? Yeah, so keep a stiff upper lip. Keep a stiff upper lip. Okay, I'm going to put poker face as well. So if you have a stiff upper lip, nothing affects you. A deadpan face would work as well, Beauty. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so, yeah, keep a stiff upper lip. Yeah, poker face is put on to pretend, whereas a stiff upper lip, you are, well, you're pretending that nothing has hurt you. Yeah? So, despite his company going bankrupt, he didn't complain. He kept a stiff upper lip. Head through this, correct. The skeletons are the bones of one body. Yes, exactly. Okay, so I think I ought to give you just one more because this one will lead us into the story. And here it goes. Okay, so um, a deadpan face works as well. I'm quite impressed with this. Good evening, Hayden. There's no way I can keep a straight face. I'm always laughing and smiling. I'm always trying to look on the bright side. There's no way I can keep a stiff upper lip. I cry when I'm upset. Um, there's no way I can keep a poker face. People know when I'm happy or excited. Okay, so he gets the major part of the profits. He gets much more than anybody else. He gets the share. So Sandeep and Tanetra, exactly. Exactly, Count Beauty, that's good as well. That's great. Zaid, the lion's share. In English we say the lion's share. Okay? The lion's share, exactly. Infertile couple died with a stiff upper lip. Yes. So, the reason I've got this one, The Lion's Share, is because the story today is called The Lion's Share. Okay? And I thought that was a nice way to link one into the other. So, the story is called The Lion's Share. Exactly, Gertrudis and Hayden. Yeah? To quest, to look for. To quest is to look for something which is difficult to find, to go on a journey to find it, yeah, to try and find something difficult. So the story is called The Lion's Share, and there are 3 questions. What animal did they catch? How was their prey shared? So the prey is the animal that they caught, yeah? This is what they hunted. And what is the moral to the story? Okay. How was their... So, what animal did they catch? How was their prey shared? And what is the moral to the story? The Lion and the Mouse is a good one. I like that, with the mouse... the mouse biting the lion's hair. Or his mane. So listen. The lion, the fox, and the jackal, and the wolf. So, lion, fox, jackal, and wolf agreed to go hunting together. They decided to share whatever they caught. The wolf caught a stag and immediately called the others to divide the spoils. The lion, with a great show of fairness, cut the stag into 4 equal pieces. Then he said, I get the first part because I am the king. The next part is mine because I am the strongest. The third part is also mine because I am the bravest, and I will kill anyone who touches the last part. So you need to answer the questions. What animal did they catch? How was their prey shared? And what is the moral to the story? Okay, so let me read it again. That's very good, Montespan and Hayden. I did answer your question, Om. Okay, if I had believed in you, I wouldn't have been so sad today. If I had believed in you, I would be happy today. Um, I think they're both right. Yeah? So, the lion, the fox, and the jackal and the wolf decided to go hunting together. They agreed to share whatever they caught. The wolf caught a stag and immediately called the others to divide the spoils. The lion, with a great show of fairness, cut the stag into 4 equal parts. Then he said, I get the first part because I am the king. The next part is mine because I am the strongest. The third part is also mine because I am the bravest, and I will kill anyone who touches the last part. So let's see some answers here. Okay, so they caught a stag. Yes, this starts with Montespan and Hayden. Stag, S-T-A-G, Boyka. This is a male deer. Bambi was a baby, and his father is a stag. So, yes, Zaid, a stag, it's a deer, but it's a fully grown male deer. Yeah? When men go out to celebrate the fact that somebody's going to get married, they have a stag party. Yeah? So they caught a stag, that's from Beauty. The lion shared the spoils into 4 pieces and took everything, good Beauty. The moral is, the strongest one is always right. So they cut the stag in 4, good Montespan. So go on, a stag, good. The king lion had it all. Don't mess with the king, that's good, go on. Tom K, the stag was divided into 4 pieces. So, Renyard, no. They caught a young deer. No, a young deer is called a fawn, F-A-U-N. Yeah, a stag is a mature male deer. Okay, but that's also called a stag. Good evening, Sheena. So, Sapphire, they caught a stag. Good. What is spoil? Well, normally spoils, plural, talk about the prize after a war or after a fight or a violence. After violence. So the spoils are the results, the thing that you get, the booty, the swag. Yeah? Okay, and that's the spoils of war, the things that you get. So they attacked the city and took the city, and the city was full of gold, and that was the spoils of war. So, Naima, they caught a stag. They don't share it fairly. No, the lion gets all of it. The moral, we don't have to trust anyone. I think instead of we don't have to, we shouldn't trust anyone. Okay, Shivani, they caught a stag. Yeah, absolutely. Hayden, what's the difference between a stag and a buck? I think a buck is also a male of other animals as well. I'm not sure there is any difference though. Buck is certainly much more American. Head through this. The animal was a stag. Huh. So, Montespan, don't eat more than you can swallow. That's very good. Shivani, the prey was divided into 4 equal parts to be shared. Go on. So, go on. A stag party is the party that men have before one of their friends gets married. And they all go out and they get extremely drunk normally, and that is a stag party. Zaid, the lion didn't share the prey. Good. Hayden, we usually call a male deer a buck. That's probably because you're living in the US. In English, in British English, I would say a stag. Shidoo, stag, lion share, might is right. Good. Okay. So, Mehmet, lions, yeah. Okay, there was one lion. Renyard, the moral is strong and powerful people always get a fair share of everything they can. Manjira, the prey was divided into four parts. Yeah, the prey was divided into four parts. Good. Read through this, four parts. The lion divided the stag, so this is Boyka. Notice it's an A, not a U, S-T-A-G, into four parts, and he took all the pieces. Absolutely, Boyka. Khatab, it was shared equally. No, it wasn't shared equally. It was cut equally, but it wasn't shared. Yes, FAWN, absolutely. You're right. Man, my bad, Zaid. So, Safir, the lion took the whole stag. Absolutely, Sapphire. CWTCH, I don't know. I think you've probably got a spelling mistake there, Pradeep. The lion didn't let any other animal take part of the prey. Notice to take part in is to join in an activity. Yeah? He took part in the football match, but he didn't let any other animal take part of the prey, any piece of. Katab, it was divided equally but shared unequally. Good. Boyka, moral. I've lost it, it's jumped again. Moral. Don't make an agreement with someone stronger than you. That's very good. Zam. A jackal, wolf, fox and a lion went for a hunt together. They lurked onto a stag. They trapped a stag and caught it. Shortly after, they had to share it between themselves. And yes, you're right. FAWN, Zaid. So, Tom K, choose your partners well, I quite agree. Manjira, strength is the power here. Nora, it imparts this infamous aphorism of the law of the jungle. The law of the jungle. Like survival is merely for the strongest. Survival of the fittest. Absolutely. The wolf caught the stag and the lion cut the prey into four pieces. This is Tanetra, and intended to keep all the pieces for himself. Explaining various reasons why he didn't want to share Tanetra. Go on, we should get rid of the dictator lion. He doesn't deserve democracy, I agree. Zam, they divided the prey into four parts, so each of them could equally chomp on it. I like that, chomp. However, the lion insisted insisted that he deserved all of it. Katab, the prey was divided but never shared. Absolutely, Katab. Yeah, the prey was divided but never shared fairly. Mariam, moral of the story, don't be greedy. Absolutely. Wanted all four parts of it. That sounds better, Zam. Lolly, the reason of the strong guest is always right. So notice, the reason of the strongest. Yeah, the justification of the strongest person is always right. Yeah, it's true, unfortunately, as well, isn't it? Yeah, if the strongest of all says something, then we probably at the end have to obey it. So, how are we doing here? In American English, bachelor party, yes. In British, stag party, hen party, good. Sandeep, they caught a stag and the prey was divided into four. And the lion took all, not whole. Whole means undivided parts, all the parts. Mariam, don't use your power to take over other people's rights. Good. Head through this. For me, the moral is not trust partnership with someone more powerful than me. Shivani, strength should be accompanied by intelligence. Good. Judge, the strong never keep their promises, never trust them. Sapphire, leaders should care for their subjects. Good. Strong people always try to impose their hegemony, good word, on weak people. And Judge, greed makes people beastly, ly, Judge, and selfish. Sandeep, moral, the king is everything. Yesh Raj, don't stipulate with those who are more robust than you. Okay. And Kitab, moral, choose your partners well. Okay, I'm going to read the story. So, the lion, the fox, and the jackal, and the wolf, yeah, decided to go hunting together. They agreed to share whatever, everything they caught. The wolf caught a stag and immediately called the others to divide the spoils. So we have this word spoils, which means a prize. The spoils are the prize. Prize after winning a battle particularly. So Sandeep, tore, tear, tore, torn. The lion, with a great show of fairness, cut the stag into 4 equal pieces. So with a great show, this means he's pretending, but he isn't actually really doing it. Then he said, I get the first part because I am the king. The next part is mine because I am the strongest. The third part is also mine because I am the bravest, it says, but we'll wait a sec for that. Okay, I am the bravest, and I will kill anyone who touches the last part. So he got all of it. So let's just see. Judge, never accept your defeat without fighting. Union is strength. Good. Sandeep, as I said, Tor. Zam, moral would be that you should not be tight-handed, so tight-fisted and savage, and should always be compassionate to others as well. Don't be perverse and fickle, and so pig-headed. Not such pig-headed, so pig-headed. Majesty will have everything tasty. Others are only to look after the majesty. Yes. Go on. Okay. The whole parts, each part is whole, is not broken. So you have 4 complete parts. If you say all the parts, you're referring to 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. All of the pieces, rather than the whole piece, the piece is unbroken, it's uncut. Yash Raj, never trust others, no matter weak or strong, because the world is full of deceptive people, and cons. The world is full of deception, and cons those who are completely different to what they seem to be. What they seem to be. Katab, justice and power, if gathered in the hand of a tyrant, spoil the finest people. Again, great to see you. He's very greedy. Absolutely. On this tour. Manjira, power dominates. Good. Boyka. Arborization. Wow. The growth of trees. Thank you, Sheena, for your nice words. Thank you for your constant support as well. Your untiring support. Cam, the lion impounded the whole part. Yes. Or the whole stag. Yes. Let's see. Yes. I charge for giving one-to-one face-to-face classes. Sheena, I'm not sure where Sheena's from. And again, the leader is always greedy and dominant. Montespan, it's a pleasure, thank you. Sheena, To be honest, I have learnt an awful lot of vocabulary from you. That's great. Zafam, power is unity. And it's a pleasure, Sandeep. A booed cat, fight and fight again until sheep become lions. That would work. Phew. Hegemonious, I would guess, It's a pleasure, Sandeep. And Nora, the moral lesson also can be mirroring how the narcissistic leaders of totalitarian regimes throughout history have had the tendency to focus on themselves and treat all others as marionettes. That's a great phrase, and Tanetra, survival of the fittest. Okay, we're going to move on, my friends. And the next thing we're going to do is some questions. So, first question, what colour is a sapphire? What colour is a sapphire? What colour is a sapphire? So, yes, talk to me on Skype. What colour is a sapphire? What colour is a sapphire? What colour is a sapphire? Don't be in a hurry to believe everything that the powerful promise. That's very good. So, Tom K, beautiful blue. Absolutely. Boyka, blue. Montespan, green. No, an emerald is green normally. Go on, blue. Yes. Lolly, yellow. A sapphire. Sapphire. It's a blue stone again. Blue, Boyka, and sapphire. Absolutely. You had to get that one. You're blind, but you've heard they're yellow. They're blue. They're a deep blue. A sapphire is a precious stone like a ruby or a diamond or an emerald. Yeah, absolutely blue. No, Zafam, a sapphire is blue. Dark green is an emerald. Yeah? Okay, so, no, Sheena, a sapphire should be blue. Not a safari, a sapphire. Look at the screen again. Sparkling blue, absolutely, Count Beauty. Not saffron. Saffron is yellow. Saffron is like from a crocus, but this is a sapphire. A sapphire, yes. It's like a diamond or like a ruby, a sapphire. A sapphire is blue. Okay, good. Is a precious stone again? Yes. So, next question. Which river flows through London? Which river flows through London? This one's an easy one. Which river flows through London? Which river flows through London? Yes, good. Okay, so, yes, so we got lots of blues for our sapphire now. Okay, so which river flows through London? Which river flows through London? Sapphire is a stone, a precious stone. So, Sandeep, well done. Montespan, well done. Okay, MG, Tamise is in French. We normally say the Thames. Yeah? The Cam goes through Cambridge, Boyka. Yeah? Cambridge goes through Cambridge. The Thames, absolutely. The Thames, yeah. So which river flows through London? The Thames. Dowda Jing, absolutely. Okay. Which river flows through London? The Thames. Shadu, exactly. Sheena, the Thames, exactly. Shivani, the Thames. Mariam, the Thames. Nguyen, the Thames. Asa, the Thames. We got that absolutely. Yeah, the Ganges is the national river of India. Absolutely. So, my friends, I'm going to stop for today. We will have a new lesson next week. I will see you at the same time. Thank you all for coming. Take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves. Try to have fun and enjoy your lives. And I will see you all next